It out. To be honest with you guys, I forgot there was even a MLF Bass Pro Tour tournament going on. I don't follow the Bass Pro Tour much. I just can't get into it. To be honest with you guys, I just cannot get into it. I mean, I don't. We've talked about that, and that's a topic for another video. But anyway, this morning I started getting a bunch of messages from my subscribers and private messages and all this stuff about what's going on at Kentucky Lake with just the complete spotlighting benefit tournament down there. Every guy that was texting me this morning says it's unwatchable, I can't watch it, I'm disgusted, on and on and on. So anyway, I tuned in a little bit, went through the gallery, saw some stuff, and guys, it'll just make you sick. I mean, seeing it in there, it's seeing what our sport has turned into, and the Kentucky Lake tournament is a prime example of that. Now, let's fast forward a little bit, or go back in time a little bit. Here it is, we're in June at the time of filming this video. For a lot of guys out there, probably weren't even born when I'm getting ready to tell you the story. Back in 1987, we had a Bassmaster Invitational on Kentucky Lake the same time of year, first week of June, I believe it was. Denny Brower won the tournament flipping shallow bushes. Now, this was 1987, and Denny won the tournament flipping bushes by a pretty big margin, but there were several guys in the tournament that did good fishing offshore. And this is what I'm getting ready to tell you here is a prime example about how our sport has disintegrated into something not even recognizable, with what's going on at the MLF tournament right now. In that tournament, there was several guys in the top 10 that were catching them off the bank, cranking ledges. Now, you know how they found these ledges? This was, all they had was a flasher back then. They had one flasher up front, one flasher on the back, and they had a contour map. Now, most of these contour maps back then, you couldn't even get them in tackle stores. You had to order them off the U.S. Geological Survey chart. And so these guys out there that were catching them off the bank there, they had to find these paper maps, and then they had to triangulate these offshore drop-offs and creek channel intersections using their paper map that's on their lap, and they had to line up triangulation areas. They had to use their compasses to line up, on the proper lines there. And then once they found those areas, they had to find them again in the tournament. Once they found them and got out there in the middle of the lake, there's no way to get back to them. This was before GPS or anything. So think about the skill level and the talent involved for somebody to take a flasher and a paper map, find these way offshore structures at Kentucky Lake, triangulate them, and be able to line up them